Hello, everyone. My name is AP the Weird One, and welcome back for episode 5 of Rock His Lady's Modesty. This is my second recording. My mic was not being picked up. Anyway, enough about the complaints. Let's get into episode 5. So, in terms of manga chapters, we'll go over briefly. It's from 6.5 to 8, so decent coverage. Going forward, the rest of the chapters, more stuff has been uploaded, so should be able to cover all of chapters up to episode 13. There's 13 episodes for the series. And I don't think there's going to be too much censorship, so to speak. I mean, there's some booba scenes moving forward, but yeah, I don't think we're going to have a big issue. I think if there is any, it's be very petty. I don't know. But let's more about that later. So, in this episode, we get the big skiing. Red Festival, the group that they're joining, is going to be singing Takurajima. And when the episode starts off, like they're rehearsing, and they're very slow. They're not used. They're kind of older members. They're not used to playing at a high, strong. Like the girls, their rhythm is just way too slow for them. And it's kind of unfortunate. Like they were hoping to really rock the socks off, and the band is just being very slow. While that is going on, this prick, Ishitani Jun, or Ishitani, a singer, he's got 2 albums, he come by and flaunts like, why do I gotta be third act to you? You guys basically suck. You're nothing. And he is he's a rival to the composer of Red Festival. Yeah, he's just overall a prick. And he thinks he thinks they're gonna make him go to sleep. And he's like, so don't go to sleep. And they're a bit worried. Now, of course, the ladies are like, Ota and Lisa are like, yeah, no. We're gonna give this guy hell. In the manga, the fan translation is we're gonna fuck them up. So how I interpret this scene is like we're just gonna blow his ass off. Basically, we're gonna destroy him. Whereas the manga, I think it lies implied that they're gonna give the band a run for its money. Like, hey, we're gonna make them work hard. It kind of depends. This is the more faithful to translation, but minor detail. Anyway, Jun obviously plays. He's got a nice singing voice, but both his little sister Ariasa, because she's there. We do find out the reason why. She's the girl that invited her is best friends, and then she also joined. The reason she's there is because her mentor, her tutor, is in the band. So her twin sister is in the band. So that's why she's there. And Yuri says like, yeah, this Ishita, he sucks. He's a commoner. What the hell is he doing here? Now, after he performs, the band gets on stage, and the reason that they're the last act is because they got a lot to set up, so it makes kind of sense. Anyway, at the time, the crowd is very small, and as things are getting going, these two just belt it out. They're like, all right, let's kick it up a notch. They go before even the composer says go. They just off the hook at full throttle, and the rest of the band members they can't keep up, but they realize in their hearts like, yeah, we're sucking, but we like this feeling. We're gonna go full gas and just try to do the best we can. Basically, these two, Oda and Lisa, force them to play their best, play at full throttle and give it all they got. And they do like the feeling, but they're not gonna. They wish it never happened again. Well, their performance, it drums up the audience. People are cheering inside until they essentially get a full crowd. And even Ariasa is like, man, my sister. She knows her sister. My sister rocks. Like this music isn't the commoner's music. This is the rock of the music of the upper echelon, the gods, whatever. This is amazing. She was gonna turn her sister and mother in, but no, she's gonna change her mind. Like, my sister, amazing. Lisa humbles her, and they play a good performance. She actually switches from bass to guitar, making the performance more of a rockish. It's a good showing. There is some 3D action, which to be expected, but yeah. Now, after the performance goes, Aria says she's got to go find her sister. She leaves, and these two in the back talking. Everybody clears out, and Ishitani, he thinks he's the hot shot. He thinks he's the big shot. He offers Ota and Lisa, why don't you come work with me and be my background singer? And I was humbled because there was some foul language I didn't realize. Well, I knew one of the words, but I didn't realize it first. So anyway, Lisa tells the guy, rips out his business card, "You suck. You didn't play with your heart out. Your dick wasn't out. We play with our dicks out. Why can't you? Your dick is lame, man." And she is all fear and emotion. And Oda's like, "I'll let me apologize on my partner's behalf." And she does it in a very calm manner. Oda's like, she calls the guy an impotent dick, or impotent prick. Now, I look. This is censored, and I didn't recognize the word at first. I'm like, wait, prick's a swear word? I thought just like some sort of asshole. I don't consider it a word that necessarily would get censored, so to speak. Not something I would know. However, I was humbled. See, I didn't realize prick also meant penis. And if you put impotent prick in front, basically it's since they told the guy, yes, you could be a weak asshole, loser, bad person, or you could basically say you had erectile dysfunction. You cannot perform. You cannot make a woman happy. Your singing sucks. In fact, they basically say you're so bad, you're not even worthy to be our background music. That is how bad you are. And they just kind of walk away. And when they walk away, Lisa runs into her sister, and she's really shocked, like, oh my God. And Maria's like, you were amazing. I saw your real character. And she tells her, like, hey, can you please keep the secret? And now she does worry later. I'm like, oh my God, she's going to tell everything. But, Maria's like, I got you, sis. She goes home. She's really happy. She lets Lilies be in the house. She was very pissed off. Like, she didn't like him at first. And, of course, she runs into her mother, Suzumaya. And asks mother, like, what were you guys like before you guys became part of our family? Like, what kind of people were you? She asked what kind of person Lisa was. Like, Lisa has always been this noble, gifted woman. Like, what do you mean? And she has the dead eyes. I'm like, what the hell? Like, how bad was their life beforehand? And in the original recording, I mentioned, the song Those Nights by Skillet. It's like, even through the rough times, like, there were still good moments. It wasn't all bad. And it's like, I want to know more about their background. Like, what kind of person was her previous husband? Like, what was the life like? Because we've seen Lisa didn't necessarily hate everything. Yes, she didn't have friends, but she was really connected with her father. She really loved music. So there were good moments, but I really want to know from the mother's perspective. And so far, what I've seen, I've looked ahead into the manga, of course, because there's more chapters. We don't have any indication of that. So this is something that would probably get touched on season 2, respectively. But yeah, I'm very interested. I want to know more. I want to, like, what were, Lisa and her mother like life before they became these rich people. Very fascinating. Now, overall, episode excellent. The tempo is good. I would say the 3D of Oda and Lisa was a little bit jarring. I think it could have just been simple animation, but overall it was good. I love the swearing. I learned something new. I was humble. I thought I knew everything about. I knew a lot of swear words, but I didn't realize prick meant something else. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next episode. In terms of like what could be censored, there's not too much. There's no nudity, but there could be some places that could be petty, so to speak. There's going to be a moment where you can see some of her breasts. Like she's wearing a low cut shirt. One of the band members, you can see a little bit of her booba as well. I'm not sure if they're going to be petty. Hopefully not. We in this house we don't like censorship, so hopefully they won't do something like that. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time for the next episode, episode 6. We're almost halfway there. It's fun. I do hate the censorship, but it's a fun series. I love the back and forth. I love these two going back and forth, and I can't wait for the next band members. I've seen some of the stuff. Even if I can't read the material, it's like, oh yeah, this is going to be good. Anyway, hopefully you have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys next time for episode 6, and check out Those Nights by Skillet. It's a nice song.